Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're going to talk about a very important subject, and that is that we must protect ourselves against negative programming that is affecting our life, that is taking us away from actually creating the things that we really want to create in our life. Because our mind is a little bit like a ball of clay that is constantly being molded, constantly being changed by the information we receive. And today we receive a lot of information every day, non-stop. So there are external forces influencing us, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a neutral way, sometimes in a negative way. But we are also influencing ourselves through the self-talk, the ideas, the images we hold in our mind. So all of this is shaping our mind, and our mind is creating so much of our life, so much of our result, our decisions, and so on. So if we are not standing guard at the door of our mind and screening, like looking in the bags, doing security check at the doors of our mind, and we simply let everything in, we are the one paying the consequences for that. Because if you think about it today, I actually had a look. We receive thousands of ads every single day. They say that the average person sees up to 4,000 ads in a single day. Now, I don't know how true that number is, but I went on Facebook and in less than a minute, I saw more than 10 ads. Most of them, I wasn't even aware they're there until I actually paid attention. Now, you go on YouTube, you go on social media, you go on Instagram, you open the TV, you look outside, you go on the subway, there's ads everywhere, every single space, every single inch of space, they're gonna put an ad, they're gonna put something. All those advertisements, all those messages are shaping your mind, whether you pay attention of it consciously or not. Now, for example, you see on the magazine, on the billboard, on TV, you always see how women are looking, right? How sexy is, how beautiful it is, how it looks like, what is the norm, how they're supposed to look in order to fit the beautiful, sexy criteria. And anything else that is not like that, it makes you feel like, well, you're different. You're overweight, you're this, you're that. So you can see how that narrative as a society, we've created norms, we've created labels, we've created things. This is what a happy family looks like. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to buy. This is what your luxury looks like. This is what status looks like. This type of car, this type of house. So you see all those information are not just idle, dead information and you walk around and you be like, oh, I don't care actually. But your mind with repetition is being influenced. So those are just advertisements. But what about all the things you consume on social media all day long, on TVs, on the news, on the movie, on the TV show? What about the people, your friends, your family, your co-workers, especially the people closest to us, hold the most influence on us. So with all that noise that we're being bombarded every single day, it is our duty, and it's a big one, to actually choose to consciously pay attention of, hey, what is happening? Hey, what am I believing? Hey, what are those people telling me? And hey, is this actually benefiting my life or not? And if it's not, I've got to stop this, because again, you're the one paying the price. Imagine that your mind is like a mental factory, right? And basically you have a production line. At the end of the production line, you're creating something, and that something is what you want your life to be like. Well, you see, what you're creating that product with is actually all the first source material, right? Like the steel and the rubber and the plastic and all of that. Those are the idea, the thoughts, the emotions, the habits, the discipline. All of those things go into creating the final product, meaning the result in your life. And so if you allow external forces and even yourself to add doubt, to add garbage and pollution, and to add all those negative limiting ideas, you're going to create a low quality product. So here are a few things that I really want you to pay attention, because you gotta start cleaning up the house, cleaning up the factory. I noticed in my life recently that my Twitter feed was becoming increasingly negative, right? It's very interesting. All of a sudden, Twitter or Instagram or other social media for that matter, just decide to be like, just watch this. You have no fucking idea who that person is, what they are, but they're on your feed, right? And if you just stop and watch that, then boom, you got 10 more similar content like that. And so I had to actually stop, pause, and be like, who the fuck are those people? And do I even care about this message, right? And it's all like politic things. And I'm like, man, I don't care. So I had to go and block all those channels to fucking tell Twitter, yo, I'm not interested in this shit. You know, I want to see the hashtag, the people I follow, the interests that I have in order to clean up my house. So this is one example of how you can stand guard and prevent all those information from changing, controlling your perception, because there's always somebody influencing somebody else. So whether you are influencing them or you're being influenced, it's a game of influence. Another thing is, what are people around you telling you? Are they always negative? Are they always gossiping, complaining? Are they negative in a way? I remember when I stopped drinking alcohol, the hardest part was actually my peer group. People, because they were still drinking, so they were always telling me, just have one drink, come on, you're young, come on, life goes fast, just enjoy, why are you so serious, why? So they were pushing me so much into going back drinking. It's fucking crazy. So I had to do what I had to do for me. Did I want to go back into that, drinking area and stuff, or was I actually done? And so I decided that I needed a new, better group. And so I had to cut up a lot of people off my life. But you see, you gotta make those decisions, because if you wanna lose weight, if you wanna stop smoking, if you wanna, create a certain life, and people you spend most of your time with are not willing to go there with you, or they're not on the same trajectory, then you have a conflict, because those people have the biggest influence on us. You know the saying, we become like the 5 people we spend most of our time with. So you gotta start decreasing the amount of attention and energy and time you spend with them, and find a new circle. And I tell you, if you wanna lose weight, if you wanna go in shape, and you start to hang out with people who are already there, you will see how fast they will influence your habits, your mindset, your attitude, and how fast you will reach your level, because proximity is power. So this is the powerful way of using your environment to positively influence you, because you can do that as well, but only if you start to notice first, where am I and how is that influencing my life today? For example, you may be driving, right? And some people listen to the radio. They got the news, flash info, all that crap going on. So if you drive 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, how about listening to a podcast on something of interest, something of value to your life, to your goal, to where you're going, or an audiobook on something similar, something that actually brings some form of value, some form of new information, new idea, new knowledge, new skills that can make you go one step further, one step closer in the right direction. It's little things like that that can make a massive difference down the line. If you wake up in the morning, you have coffee and breakfast, and you just turn on CNN or the news or whatever, just switch it off. Put some nice music, just eat in silence, with gratitude. I don't know, do something else. Protect your mind against all form of limitation and negativity, because I guarantee you there are no idle, void suggestion. Whatever you're being submitted to again and again and again, to repetition, will become true for you. This is what propaganda is just controlling the masses and feeding them again and again and again and again the same message. And one famous person said that if you tell people lies often enough and big enough, eventually it will become the truth. And that person was Hitler. And as crazy as he was, it worked. And it's been done before him, and it's been done after him so many times. So in the same way, you gotta start brainwashing yourself for success, for abundance, for happiness, for peace, by only allowing positive information in your life. And anything else, renounce it. So if you have toxic people around you, or coworkers, or people, or books, or whatever it is that is no longer taking you where you want to go, you start to clean up that house. And if you cannot get rid of them fully, decrease the amount of time and attention you give there. Get rid of that friend that's always negative, always gossiping, always complaining, always being the victim, always bringing drama. Whatever they do, they always bring drama. If you entertain that drama, you welcome that drama, because life gives you only what you tolerate. So take control of your environment, make changes, clean up the house, allow more resourceful empowering information in. And you will see that the product that comes out of that factory will be drastically different. It all starts with you and always with you. The power is with you. All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment. As always, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to help me grow this channel. I will see you next time. Be well.